Don't start trading on the stock market till you watch this video. I wish I knew these things, and I want to save you time and money. So when it hits that certain point, we have to cut our losses, live to trade another day. Trading is 10% skill and 90% psychology. It's a skill that we can learn to change our entire life. I wish I had seen this video before I started trading, and I know this is gonna save you some time and some money. Make sure you watch the video all the way to the end so you don't miss any gems. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that I wish I knew about trading before I started was the differences in brokerages and the option that I had to change different brokerages, right? Not all brokerages are the same. So it's not a one size fits all, and you have the option and you have the choice to pick what brokerage fits you. There are different things to take into consideration when picking your broker, and it just depends on what works for you guys. There's fees that are associated with it. There are some brokerages that are associated with hedge funds. There are platforms that you might not like how the platform is user friendly, the customer service, and just literally the most important factor for me is the actual filling of your particular sales, right? Or the purchasing of the particular stock, the time that it takes to fill it. Those were one of the factors why I switched brokerages. The thing that I wish I knew is that I can change and I could pick whatever brokerage that I want. And my tip for you is to say, hey, if it's not working out, do not stay with that brokerage too long. Go ahead and find a different platform. If you want to know about different brokerages and the ones that I've used, leave a comment down below and I'll make a video for you on that one, okay? Let's go on to number 2. All right, number 2 is going to save you money, okay? Y'all, listen to me, say this with me, stop loss. Let's say this another way, respect your stop loss. RESPCT, right? I hope that's going to be playing in your head when you're in the stock market, right? So the stop loss is the point of the investment, right? Or, the point where you're in that particular trade, whatever it is, if it's going up or if it's down. And if the market hits the point in the opposite direction of your trade, right? And it gets to a certain number, how do you save yourself from blowing your account or losing all of your money is by respecting the stop loss. Let me give you an example, right? If you decided that you wanted to buy a call and you're expecting the stock to go up, right? And the stock started to go up, but then it hit a certain point and then it reversed and it started to go down. You should have a stop loss at a certain point to say, hey, if the stock gets to this point, I am going to cut my losses and I'm going to exit the trade, right? Be it so, some individuals might say, oh no, I believe it's gonna bounce back up and I hope it's gonna go back up. One of my mentors once said, hope is not a position. Okay, so we can't hope. We have to respect the market and respect our stop loss. So when it hits that certain point, we have to cut our losses, live to trade another day. Okay, guys, respect your stop loss is number 2. Let's go on to number 3. Number 3 is paying attention to FOMO and not having FOMO. FOMO stands for what? Fear of missing out, right? So you see this beautiful trade, it's trending up, it's going up and it's hitting all your price targets and it's just turning into a beautiful mountain. And you're like, at the double dutch, you're like, ooh, should I get in? No. Should I get in? No. If you feel that way, that's FOMO. And you can definitely get burnt with FOMO. So I wish I would have known what FOMO was and how to pay attention to it and not to fall victim to FOMO, because the market will definitely make you feel that one. And that's a part of trading psychology. And if you want, like I said, if you want another video on something like that, make sure you write in the comments below, because trading psychology is very important. I always say that trading is 10% skill and 90% psychology, because it's such an emotional and mental taxing skill, right? So you have to be aware of your emotions, your psychology, your mindset when it comes to the market and your strategy. Oh yes, it's important to be paying attention to those things. So to save yourself time and money, pay attention to your emotions and be aware of them and keep them in check, and don't fall victim to FOMO. Okay, let's go on to number 4. All right, so number 4 is big. Thank you all for sticking to this point. I hope you're getting gems just thus far, right? So number 4 is finding your strategy and sticking to your strategy. Okay, so there is so many strategies out there in regards to trading, especially in day trading. So find what strategy works for you. And one of the ways to find your strategy is by back testing, right? Back testing is when you're able to look at the chart in the sense of in a retrospect, right? In the past as what the chart did. Right? What did that particular stock do at this time period, or when it crossed this line, or when it showed these patterns, right? How did the stock behave, right? Then you may be able to predict, have a good indication of what the stock is going to do and make your educated guess, right? We're going back to school, right? When we're making a hypothesis on a experiments, right? Or in science, it has to be an educated guess. It can't just be like, yeah, I think so. It may go this way. How did you figure that out? Well, you back tested, right? And your strategy is this. And if you test it out while you're back testing, you can prove that strategy worked in theory, right? When all these boxes are checked. So develop your own strategy and follow your rules, guys. Okay, that's like a 1B to strategy. After you've developed your strategy, inside of the strategy you're gonna have rules. Okay, and you need to follow those rules. Okay, follow those rules, guys. And one of your rules should be respecting your stop loss. Okay, let's go on to number 5. Number 5, and the final one, I think this is the most important one. It's gonna pain me to say this, that stock and trading is a attainable skill. It's a skill that we can learn. It's a skill that we can use to change our entire life, right? And the trajectory of our life and our family's lives. Literally from the comfort of your home, from your computer, from your phone. I wish I knew this. I am currently, whatever you're seeing this video, I'm in my 30s, and I am just like kicking myself to say, hey, your 20-year-old self had free time to learn this, right? And I'm like, oh, I wish. But don't do that to yourself, because you're watching this video and you are doing something about it. So kudos to you for whatever stage in life you're in, right? And you're watching this video, that means you're curious. And I would hope you're serious about getting to the next level. If you are serious about getting to the next level in trading options and getting the education you need and the support, check out my description box below. I'm teaching you how to do this for free in the free Discord. So click on that link and join, where you can get gems, resources, support, and tap into the Boss Up family and get to the next level sooner, right? Sooner. It's better to tap into a group so that you can get to the information quicker and collapse that learning gap. Right? That's my wish for you. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. If you'd like to give me a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe here. We're going to have lots more content like this coming out soon. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a blessed day, a blessed week, and a blessed rest of the year. Bye, guys.